Hello everyone, Treeks here, and welcome to the finale of the bonus content of Crash Bandicoot. Not really the finale, that one we already did. We are already in bonus content, but even that one is going to have a finale. We did get started covering speedruns of the third island, the final island. However, we still have a handful of levels left. And as an extra bonus content, I've got something special for you at the end of this episode as well. However, first we're going to take care of the business we were already busy with. Continuing our speedruns. Castle Machinery is the next level we need to do. And 2 minutes and 9 seconds is what we are aiming for. Man, gold is going to be hell on this one. Even gold, let alone platinum. Let's simply try it again. Although I really feel the stage is definitely not that difficult. I'm just way too impatient for stuff like this. Just getting towards platinum is going to be hell. 2 minutes and 9 seconds is really tight. I think I need to focus on the 2:37 for gold. Also not a shame, of course, if we actually end up with that. Few time crates in the stage. There's definitely not a whole lot of them. Stuff like this is always easy in a speedrun. I did mention it in the previous attempt as well, but I now know it's going to be cut out. But all of these sections in video games where you need to play the wait game, you might say, stuff that you cannot do fast, those are actually always really easy to speedrun because you always do it at this pace. I needed to mention that again. I really love that sound. Still got both of my Aku Akus, unlike last time. Oh, that also went way better than the first try. Almost there. Oh, screwed up the jump. We should still be golden. Golden for gold. Oh! Man, I should have just gone. For some reason I always think I don't have any hits in speedruns, but I did already get 2 Aku Akus. Right? Am I afraid to use them? Let's do it! Right, final part going upwards. Almost there. Getting really close to platinum as well this attempt. Not going to happen because I know we're not there yet, but still. Platinum is going to run out right now. But we are almost there. This is going to be good for gold, it looks like, because the ending is right here, as you may remember. 2:37 easily reached. We finish in 2:18. Having only one more stage to do. Perfect. Although, not perfect, I know, but you know what I mean. The next one is going to be super difficult. It's going to be the last one. Or is it going to be the last one? I did dedicate an entire episode to this final bonus content episode. Then why is there only one more stage to play? Well, more about that in a minute, I must say. But first we are going to do the speedrun of the lab. See if we can do it in 44 seconds. Who am I kidding? We're going to see if we're able to do it in 56 seconds. Let's get started. The stage is going to be not per se that difficult, but it's going to be difficult to do fast, I think. There's a lot of parts here that are going to force us to stop because of the timing business we have here, with the bridges and stuff and the doors. I'm going to need my first attempt in order to get the timing down. So far I'm able to run through pretty much everything. Let's go around you, it's going to take way too long to actually kill you. comes up nicely. No, you don't. Oh yeah, this part. Let's do it in a safe manner. I'm pretty sure you can do this faster, but this way I think it's the safest. Need to wait for this one. Now. Yeah, timed correctly. Did not get electrocuted by either the orbs or the dude. Not take any risks. Already passed the platinum time anyway, so... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Also passed the gold time, but we're still good enough for Sapphire. That's going to be 120. Easily gotten. We finish off with Sapphire. Not really something to be proud of, actually finishing off with the least of the relics, but not per se bad, because I do want to have some episode time left for the ultimate finale of Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot N. Sane Trilogy. A remake of the first game after all. Not just the first game, but also of the first game. And it came with something extra, not just new graphics, not just a time attack mode, and not just Coco as a playable character. It also gave us an extra stage. It is called Stormy Ascent. And it is crazy difficult. Crazy long and crazy difficult. I've already decided to only play the stage normally, not go for the relic, because just like any other stage, we need to do the relic without any checkpoints. That is something that's a little bit beyond my capabilities, I think. At least for now. I will actually consider saving it for the ultimate finale of the project. Doing it after Crash Bandicoot 3, therefore. That might be fun for the finale, but since it is officially part of Crash Bandicoot 1, I will play the normal stage right now. We finish off with the most difficult stage in Crash Bandicoot 1. Good luck. You're gonna need it. Even the game knows this is going to be very difficult. Officially not even part of the original Crash Bandicoot. It is a special castle stage made for the N. Sane Trilogy re-release of this game. But still worth completing, of course. This is going to be fun. The stage is extremely long, extremely difficult. But luckily, whenever playing normally, we are allowed to use checkpoints, making it hopefully a little bit tolerable. Oh, my jumping is already failing me. This is going to be my skill level in platforming. Oh, need to time that a lot better. Immediately go and not waste any time. There's a Brio symbol over here, by the way. I'm pretty sure it's not really possible to miss the symbols for this stage. Actually did not come prepared for this one. I'm not really too sure where the Brio symbols are. But I can remember from the first time playing this game that they're not too difficult to find. Yeah, that was good. And you are going to go away. This part. Remember to go for crates as well. Even though it's a special stage and you might forget about it after all of the time attacking. This is another regular run through a stage, and therefore there is crates for us to destroy, because we need to earn ourselves a gem at the end of the stage. Special stage or not, it is still going to give us a gem. Remember to take out all of the crates. Bird, thank you. First part of the stage is relatively easy so far. But there's two parts in the stage that I can remember that are really freaking difficult. Both of them are going to be near the end. One of them is going to come up after the next checkpoint. These platforms really move fast now. Second Brio symbol. Bonus is also going to be really difficult to do, at least to find out what you need to do. More about that in a minute. Don't get confused by these platforms, there's 3 of them spinning inward and 3 of them outward. birds are easy to time. This is going to be a lot more difficult to time. Retracting stairs. Also a retracting platform we need to step on. Which we need to do like this. Checkpoint number 2. Still have not died yet so far. But no doubt that's going to come up in the next part. Luckily I have my double Aku Aku right now. It might actually make that part a bit more tolerable, even though I only have one more now. This part I remember. This one is pretty tricky. Starts off easy. The fast retracting staircases. The first two are still relatively easy. Let's try to break. Now things get interesting. This one is also still doable. But after this one, things get interesting. As you can see, there's a spike above us, and therefore we cannot jump. So I found out the first time while playing, the safest way is to just slide. Because that second spike is not fully attached to the staircase. And that way we're able to survive without getting hit. And I did not time this correctly, let's try this again. No. How do we time this correctly? Oh, now we're synced a bit better. This one needed to be careful. Oh, yeah. Like I said, you need to be careful. Because of them being synchronized, it's really difficult to make that jump. That is very strict timing. Only if you jump at the exact right moment, only then you're able to make that jump. Right. Always remember to check out all of the crates again that you've already destroyed after the checkpoint. Whenever dying and returning to the checkpoint, all of the crates that you've done also get resetted, of course. Slide. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's not the intended way to actually do this, but I found out that is the safest way to do it. If only there was a way to do this safely. This is really tricky to time. Well, third time is the charm, I guess. Better be. Now I understand why I wanted to have some time at the end of this episode. And why I only had time to do 2 more stages when it comes to the time attack. I kinda had a hunch that this one was going to take a while. Might even require some cutting if enough failure happens here. Yeah. I'm able to do nicely so far. It's not a secret that that part really destroyed me the first time I played the stage in my life. Now, okay, there we go. That's the time apparently. Let's remember that. Or even easier, let's make sure we actually do this bonus correctly, so we don't have to do that part again. Okay, I actually did this bonus a lot in my first playthrough, so I remember what to do. Time this jump, like this. Next tricky part. We need to take out that striped box at the top as quickly as possible, so spin into it, then keep on jumping, leaving 1 or 2 boxes at the top. Then destroy this crate so we get the trampoline upwards. Jump on the TNT crates, quickly go towards this ledge over here. And be careful, because the second crate in the stack is going to be a TNT crate. And then make our way down, like this. Like I said, not afraid to admit, the first time I played this game, it took me quite a long time to figure this one out. Very tricky puzzle. But that is how you need to do it. I of course made sure to remember that for this second run. And luckily we now have another checkpoint. Counts as the 3rd checkpoint of the stage. Oh, this is also really tricky. Cannot go upward. There's a spike over there. Now, next vertical section. It's going to be the final vertical section. It's going to be a really tricky one. Of course. What else did you expect? Some of the platforms over here can be out of sync if you're unlucky. the moment you actually see them approach on screen might determine when they actually initiate, and therefore they can get off sync. And this can get really difficult, because they move quite fast, as you can see. So if you're unlucky and they also get out of sync, it can actually get near to impossible. Especially for this part. There's spikes placed here, so the moment we fail, we instantly die. As you can see. Well, thankfully we have the checkpoint. The part between checkpoint number 2 and the bonus, that part I definitely really don't like. I think this fourth section towards the fourth checkpoint is going to be a bit more difficult, but at least there the challenge I can appreciate a bit more. Because even though... Oh, whoa. Even though this part with the really fast retracting platforms is difficult, it is also really fun to do. Now, for number 2 again. This first part to the right is not that difficult, but the jumps over here can be really strict in their timing. I found out while playing this, the jumps that you make are usually a bit slower than the platforms retracting, so the moment you are at platform number 5 or 6, then you usually end up being at the edge of their movement. Usually it's very difficult to actually keep in sync with these platforms. They retract really fast, and therefore to be able to stay in sync with them, we need to make sure our jumps are just as fast as they're retracting. And that I found out is really difficult to do. Usually, at least with my jumping pace, I'm a bit slower than that, and therefore I can get into trouble at the end. Something you're probably already noticing. Even though that previous death, of course, did not really count. There, I was not even able to get to that part. But anyway, we know how it works. We know what the pitfalls are. Let's hope I'm able to do it now. Yeah, this is what I mean. Because of being in such a rush, I usually end up screwing at least one of those jumps. And screwing up one of those jumps is enough. And this is something that only works if we do it perfectly. And doing it perfectly, that is where the problem is. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not make that mistake again. Although, that is the only mistake I've been making so far that's not per se deadly. That has not killed me yet, missing that jump. But the jumps over here will kill you, because of all the spikes being present here. Right, let's not miss the timing. Yeah, jump into that spike again. The spike is a bit too far to the left. And because of my rush when it comes to my jumping, it's difficult for me to land on the left edge of that platform. I keep on landing in the middle. And apparently that's too far to the right. But now I've got it. I know the timing, I know how it works. I know to be careful for the final platform, hopefully. Even though I know I need to land a bit to the left, that's not going to guarantee that I'm able to. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. Now, let's make sure we do not die before we reach the checkpoint. Because don't think this is it. It's been long enough and difficult enough, but there's still more to come. And if I remember correctly, reaching the checkpoint is not per se that difficult. We've done the hardest part. There it is. Checkpoint number 4 and the final one. One last difficult part, and it's going to be this one. More fast retracting platforms, only this time around horizontal. It's going to be coming up in a minute. Oh yeah, this part. Oh. Why did I forget about this one? This first one is not per se that difficult, but we're going to deal with 3 of them in a row in a minute. Here are the fast retracting platforms that I promised you. Ooh, ah. So difficult. I got past it alive, at least for this first try. Yeah, this is the part I mean. Final jump of the game. 3 of these birds in a row. Moving horizontally. I'm surprised it actually worked out first try. Well, anyway, the final couple of crates should also be here. Giving us our final gem. It is going to be a clear gem, of course. But it is going to be the final one. Crash Bandicoot is finally complete. 27 gems. And 103% complete. Even though we are still missing the relic for this stage, I think I'm not going to risk my sanity trying that for this episode. I will promise you, I will try, but not in this project. I will actually try to do this at the end of Crash Bandicoot 3. Even though we have 7 minutes in order to get a relic, we need to do this one without the checkpoints, remember that. Something I do not feel I'm doing right now. So with that I can say Crash Bandicoot is complete. And the first game has its project. Crash Bandicoot will return later in the future, because Crash Bandicoot number 2 is going to be on the schedule not too long from now. I thank you all for watching this first game, where it all got started. And the second game and third game are of course going to continue in this trend. And make it even more challenging, hopefully. Or maybe not. And see you folks the moment I return for Crash Bandicoot 2. And Crash Bandicoot 3 after that. It has been a blast playing. It has also been a blast recording. And hopefully it has been a blast for you watching this mess. Thank you all for watching yet again. I still have plenty more projects on this channel if you are interested. And also still plenty more planned for the future. Including this one. Because this is only going to be 1/3 of a project. It is far from completed. It is going to continue later on. Be on the lookout for Chapter 2 of Crash Bandicoot N. Sane Trilogy. Treeks out! I will see you in whatever video you would like to click.